Why do they call them the World Warriors?
Oh, because there's people from around the world.
Yeah.
But the world's flat. You can't be from around it.
No, it's worldwide. Don't you know rugs can be wide? And like imagine the world's a rug. Like, did you ever have that like Korozhanov rug where it's like the little town with all the people in it?
Yeah, I fucking love that thing. It was great for playing like cars on. Hey everybody, this is the original video podcast. I am Brenton. We also have Millhouse and Brandy here.
Hi, I'm Millhouse.
This episode we watched the classic Street Fighter II the movie.
How'd you all first see this movie?
You told me to watch it.
I caught one clip that you and Alex put on of the...
Dig Up Her Bones?
yeah, of the Them Bones Ken car sequence, and I was like, what the fuck? You know there's a Korn song in it as well somewhere?
Is it? I thought that was Pearl Jam.
No, it's Korn. Song. It's Korn.
When Ken's driving the first time, that's Pearl Jam.
Yeah. What?
I could believe it's Pearl Jam.
No, the fight with Chun-Li and Vega.
But there is a
Korn. There
is a Korn
that's
song.
Ultra.
In
that's
there.
a
Quieter. Okay.
No. I guess that's where I first saw the fight. Is on the intro for Bennett the Sage's anime abandoned.
Dude, you see that Bennett the Sage is actually retaring?
Who?
Yes.
He's an anime reviewer. He's an alright dude.
Didn't you ever watch Kick-Assia?
No, I didn't. It's me, Mother's Basement.
I'm here to sell naked pictures of my wife.
Digibro. Oh, I wanted us to rip on a couple more. Digibro.
Hi, my name's Conrad Cullen. My ex-girlfriend / fiance had sex with a pig beast.
What?
What?
Ethan Ralph.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right, two more. May not the bad guy.
Who's Ethan Ralph?
Hey,
Yo guys, I can't read JoJo.
But here's a bunch of sick editing.
One more anime YouTuber.
Okay, I got it.
Hey everybody, what's the big anime YouTube podcast? I don't watch it. But
hi guys, it's me, Anime Man, Gaiek, and some other guy, and we have Shibuya Kaio on for the 50th time.
Hey everybody, it's me. I almost called him Hyperwolf.
Hyperwolf.
Oh,
that's a better name than iPatch Wolf anyway. So.
Oh, how's you doing? Good morning. I've been having my video.
Yo, him and Wooley's podcasting. I really think that the two of them should not.
No, their podcast is good. I listened to it later.
No.
You are wrong and stupid and dumb and retarded, and I will kill you.
All right, you're Millhouse.
No, I'm Millhouse. Also, one more thing before we cut this intro, start talking about the anime. I'm kind of sad that Eli Manning and Pat Bovine got a divorce.
What?
They don't do things together anymore.
Who's Eli Manning?
Plague of Gripes.
Okay.
Plague of Wipes.
Okay.
I think the last video by him that I liked was the context for original games. And then he had a really bad Hunter x Hunter video. And a bunch of other videos. And I unsubscribed at some point.
He actually showed up in my subscription feed the other day because he did a video about Warhammer 40k Darktide.
He did?
Yeah, and then I watched it and I went, yeah, he's right about many of these points. This game is good now, but oh my god, it has some flaws.
Can I get a plot synopsis for Street Fighter II, the movie?
Okay, so this movie doesn't have too much of a plot. It's very much a let's go look at all our friends and watch them fight kind of movie. There's plot that happens, but when I read this plot synopsis, you're going to notice a lot of these plot points are, and such meets such and such, and then they fight.
Alright.
Okay, so the movie starts off, and it's got a great opening with that fight between Ryu and Sagat, where you see Sagat get the scar from the Shoryu, and you get that cool Hadouken shot. That fight's great for a little opening fight, super fun.
Yeah.
Right. Then, like, cuts into the plot point that sets off the events of the film, which is Cammy assassinating that guy.
Probably one of the coolest cameo moments ever.
You know,
It's all been downhill since then.
Manchurian Candidate activation room. Ronald McDonald. French fry attack.
Manchurian
shout to Donald Trump.
Cammy date.
This is the first post-election podcast.
That is true, yeah. Shout out to President Elon Musk.
I want to say who I voted for.
I can't believe it. I voted for John Kerry and Edwards, and they lost.
I voted for Vermin Supreme. Remember, a vote for Vermin Supreme is a vote wasted.
I voted for Bill Gates and Mickey Mouse.
Bill Gates, Mickey Mouse?
Bill Gates and Mickey Mouse as co-president.
Before I forget it, man, fuck Ken for living in Medina. For you who don't know, Medina's the really fucking rich part of Seattle. Man, fuck that faker, that poser.
That faker, well, he's always been rich. That's like Ken's plot point, right?
He's a Masters. Rich. How do you think he got that last name?
Oh my god. Okay, do you remember that show? It's from like the mid-2000s where they would take celebrities and then do like genetic testing on them and then go through all the history of their... Yeah. I'm imagining Ken doing that. And I can't remember who it was, but he gets to the slave owner part of his history, and he's like, "Uh-oh."
I think it was...
that's Andy.
No, it was that guy who did that fucking, Hostel movies, the...
Eli Roth?
Yeah, Eli Roth.
Was it Eli Roth? Huh.
Yeah, he's descended
Larry
from...
David had a thing like that, too, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
But I always think about The Office. Andy, you're related to Michelle Obama. What do you think that means, Andy?
No. I think they all come out of like Charlatan.
Charlatan, you mean yourself?
Man, okay, but like for real, Ken is gonna eat those fucking Target burgers like there's no tomorrow.
So here's the thing about when this movie was made. It was made during the production of Street Fighter Alpha, and you can see it especially in the designs for the backgrounds.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
In the beginning of the explanation of Sagat, because before Alpha, Sagat was just like a villain, but they mention it towards the beginning of this, and also you see Akuma in the movie. I do enjoy he's a hero, and then he just isn't.
Okay, so Cammy kills that man.
Had it coming.
He's like an ambassador, so it doesn't fucking matter. This leads to the introduction of Chun-Li and the rest of the heroes hunting down the evil organization Shadow Lu.
Chun-Li's the English voice actor. Leah Sargent, also known as Millie Thompson in Trigun.
Yep.
She plays Chiso in Serial Experiment Lanes. That's the girl that kills herself. Or she plays Dorothy in Big O. So Millie Thompson's a simple country girl, right? Alright, hear me out. Trigun reboot? Millie Thompson's into all those conspiracy theories.
It just cuts to Millie, and Millie is holding a sign that is literally, "I have the anti-vax blood."
I think she's more old school. She's like
she's like chemtrails. Okay.
Chemtrails. I think 9/11 was an inside job.
Did you ever
I didn't do that on purpose, I'm sorry.
No, but now I have to tell it.
Okay.
At my workplace, I work in a mental health facility.
In New York City.
Yeah, in China, Illinois. We had a patient who was in and out of the facility pretty quickly, who I really didn't like. She got off on the wrong foot with me because I was pushing my stupid fucking cart through the building. And she walked up to it and snatched my gloves off the cart, and I was like, "You cannot fucking do that." And she went, "Yeah, but I need them more than you." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, go fuck yourself then, alright?" And then she did it again. So already, low-tier patient IMO. And then I'm in, the nurse's station cleaning, and she walks up to another patient with, a serious look on her face, and she literally, pulls the headphones off his head. And just unprompted goes, "No one died in 9/11, right?"
Well, yeah.
Me and my dad, we spent 18 months designing those planes. So, that's where my life is.
So, like, when it happened the second time, why did you just punch her in the fucking face?
Because I'm not supposed to just punch patients in the face.
Speaking about violence with patients, you should tell a screw story.
Oh my fucking god. I was at work literally yesterday, and I'm sitting in my office. I've done, maybe a third of my work for the day. I'm taking, a small break. And one of the nurses walks in and goes, "Hey, the patients have been unscrewing bolts from the mirrors." And immediately I was like, what? And then she pulls out this 4-inch long, thick bolt that are meant to bolt these mirrors into the wall so hard you cannot, for the life of you, rip them off. She's like, yeah, I don't know how, but they've just been getting them out. And so I had to spend a little bit of that day going to all of the different mirrors the patients have access to and counting how many bolts were missing.
How many shivs are around?
It's more than I would like, which is 4.
Well, it has to be one guy, then.
Okay,
one guy doesn't need 4.
I do think it is one guy. Because that one guy also... We have these, vinyl chairs. He somehow got up into the vinyl chair and undid a bolt from one of those as well and was carrying that around.
Was he fucking Gambit from X-Men?
He's Mr. House from this part of Mr. House when he's in the Mr. facility.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, the heroes that go to hunt down Shadow, I'm just going to list them off all real quick.
They're pigs.
We've got Chun-Li.
Oinkly.
We've got Guile.
Gale.
Fresh hair.
We've got Ryu.
Ryu doesn't go after him.
He kind of does.
Ryu doesn't know who he is.
Look, Ryu isn't going after Shadowloo, but he's one of the heroes who goes after Shadowloo. It doesn't matter.
Charlie goes after him.
We've got Ken. And...
Ken Slave Masters.
Fuck, that killed me.
Fucking Southern Chivalry Man himself.
You don't have to do this, but I would love to see a Photoshop image of Ken in a Southern plantation outfit.
Just give him a Confederate flag tattoo.
No, this his gi.
You look at the back and instead of its teacher's name, it's the fucking CSA flag.
No, better yet. He has the Bonnie Boo flag.
Oh,
not level 1, you have the stars and bars, but the level 2, I'm a Southern gentleman.
Okay, and this is the weird pick for me, because I didn't realize that people liked him, I guess. Why the fuck is E. Honda one of the heroes?
He's one of the
Japanese.
world hero. He's one of the original World Warriors.
I mean, sure, but
But also,
who gives a shit about
a
E.
popular
Honda?
character.
Is he?
And he's Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah, we Japanese have to stick together.
I feel like they like how they portray a lot of the characters. They sexualize Chun-Li way more than I like, but it makes sense for the demographic.
Way less than I like, though.
Hell yeah!
No, we do it closer, louder.
He's just absolutely big.
Son of a bitch. Alright, real question, Grang. For Vega, blonde hair or brunette hair?
I think his name's Balrog.
I prefer brunette hair, Vega.
So no.
Parentheses Balrog.
I prefer Rubio over Morena, blonde over brown.
Let's see.
Chiseled man.
Guile gets a little intro scene where he's kind of a dick to Chun-Li.
He's like,
Dude, their relationship's so weird and doesn't make sense.
And then I don't know.
Chun-Li beats Guile's ass in every game.
Then we get a peek at the whole Shadowloo team and a peek into Vega.
Yo.
Parentheses M. Bison's plan.
Yo, fuck the English dub for calling it Shadow Law.
Shadow Law?
So that's almost as bad as the anime Rave Master changing Demon Card to Shadow Guard.
I thought it was called Monster Card.
No, that's some Magi Nation. Our next episode.
Dino Nation.
Dinosaur King is sucking on a pina.
So why is Mike Bison a bad guy in this?
I think literally because Mike Tyson at the era in which Street Fighter was made had a bad reputation.
Probably because he raped that woman.
Well, I was gonna say because he was coming off those rape charges and he bit that man.
I mean,
so did he do it?
I don't know. I'm not well versed enough in Mike Tyson's history.
I think
to tell
if he
you
was
he raped a woman.
I think if he was fully innocent at his wealth, it wouldn't have been something that popped up at all. Like, not everyone is like O.J. Simpson, falsely accused of a crime they couldn't have committed.
If the glove does not fit, you cannot acquit.
Yo, shout out to my man Juice. That's too less to worry about. Okay, so there's a scene where you're seeing M. Bison for the first time, and there's like they're talking. They're talking about like all the names, like all his gang, and they're saying the English names in the American dub,
but
it shows the checks for like the Japanese names.
So I watched the Japanese dub for this. The other two, they watched
Also,
the English dub.
that Bison scene where he's just walking for a minute and a half. Yo, we're walking.
So you fucking like Vega parentheses M Bison comes up on screen and it says, and he goes, "I am M Bison," and then under it just says Vega.
Yo, shout out to Vegas Hotel, the hotel they were in Las Vegas. When you went to Vegas, were you in Vegas Hotel?
No, I went. I'm just gonna give like a genuine answer here. I went to, I think it's called Circus is the hotel. It's garbage.
Is that where Robin lost his parents?
No, but I think it is featured in like a couple of actual mob movies. So, let's see what else.
Why didn't you just stay in like a Holiday Inn or somewhere cheaper?
Yo,
because I wanted to stay on the strip.
This movie, is the beginning of what I feel is one of my favorite parts about Street Fighter, which is, Ken and Ryu, best buds. And you get to see, like, their alpha designs in the memories.
Yeah, I was going to say the next thing that happens is Ryu and Ken training backstory. And then you get to see Ken hang with his wife for a minute. Although I think she's just his girlfriend at this point.
Yeah, Liza's his girlfriend at the moment. She becomes a fiancé at the end.
So, like, where does she live? Does she live in Kent? Does she live in...
Oh, she lives in the kitchen.
Brenton, it's the 20th century. You can't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. She lives in the pantry.
No. She is a woman of class. She is a mammy do it for her. You're going to have to cut this whole bit.
So that scene when Ken's, like, stomping out those, like, homeless people. I didn't know he was part of the, like, Seattle Police Department.
Yeah, that scene where Ken...
He's beating up the Native American to get him off the land.
Where Ken is very quickly disassembling and reassembling his rifle, and he's going, "I'm gonna go up in that tower." Okay, so let's see. The next thing you get to see is Ryu and Fei Long fight, and that fight's pretty cool.
The fight before that, not even a fight, where they throw Ryu in the ring. He's like, "What's this bullshit?"
Oh, and
the guy kills
that man in 1 second.
And he's shaking him back and forth, and he just fucking headbutts him. It's so smooth. I remember when I first saw that movie, I was like, "That's so sick." Fei Long's English voice actor is Bryan Cranston. I knew this going in to rewatch this, and I still didn't recognize it.
It would have been like one of the first like things he did, I think.
He was in Seinfeld before that.
He was? Who was he in Seinfeld?
He was the dentist in Seinfeld. Is the dentist episode before this?
Seinfeld, 94, 95 would be like...
Seinfeld started in, 92?
Yeah, so it'd be like season 3.
Yeah, but I don't remember what season the dentist episode is in. I thought that was
And then the English dub would have come out like a year or two later, probably.
I don't know.
It's really fucked up that, like, Seinfeld just has, like, a big old poster of Street Fighter Alpha 1 Sakura on his wall.
It's really fucked up that every time you see Jerry, he actually has 50 new anime body pillows that he doesn't use. He just buys them.
How do you feel about the fact that Kramer, the episode where he dresses up like Akuma to try and beat Elaine?
Oh my god.
But Elaine beats him because she dresses up like Ryu from Streets.
I can't believe Jerry put that big scar on Newman's chest using a Shoryu.
Yo, how do you feel about that, like, retcon thing where because first game is just on his chest, but the retcon is Ryu gets his ass kicked by Sagat. Sagat's like, alright, that was a good fight. Let me help you up. And Ryu, first moment of that fucking killing intent, does a Sharyu that tries to kill him.
Dark Ryu.
It's cool. I like Sagat. He should be in more things. He's fun.
He's a real Saga. After that would be
It's the T-Hawk and Fei Long and Ryu bro out for a bit and they talk about Shadow Loop, but then it's T-Hawk v Ken.
That's a good one.
I fucking don't like T-Hawk though. I think T-Hawk sucks.
Yeah, he gets what he deserves.
A spanking.
I think it's a fun fight because I like Ken's outfit for the fight.
The fight is fun.
Actually, it reminds me of
I just don't like
Do you remember
T-Hawk.
the Saturday Morning Street Fighter cartoon?
No, I've never watched it.
Well, there's a scene where Fei Long is like, "You're sloppy! This never would have hit you years ago. Yeah? Well, you're a loser."
You've gotten sloppy and weak. You would never have fallen for that move before. Look at you. You've ignored your training, and you've turned against all of your friends. And you're a loser.
It's in like a very similar looking like warehouse.
Have you ever watched the Mortal Kombat Saturday morning cartoon?
No.
I've seen a review of it.
It's not very good.
I do enjoy Sonya being portrayed as like the dumbest motherfucker ever. It's combat time.
It's combat time.
All right, Mortal Kombat characters. Who's everyone's favorite?
Reptile.
I am a faggot. I love Scorpion.
Scorpion.
I like going, get over here. It's fucked up. I don't main Scorpion at all whenever I play MK games. I always play weirdo fucking characters. Like
Chameleon.
Chameleon was powerful in Armageddon.
straight up in
Blood.
In Ultimate 3 I played God, what's his name? Shang Tsung. In Armageddon.
Shang Tsung's great though.
Yeah, but he's a weirdo character. He has a bunch of weird shit you can do.
Yeah.
Armageddon, I played Meat because he made me laugh. MK9, I played fucking Kratos.
I didn't play enough of that one. I know in 10 I played Devora.
Devora was fun in 10.
Yo, dude, Liu Kang in 9 is so fucking fun.
Yeah.
I'm up like bitch.
Melina too.
In 10, I mained Jason
How can I
Voorhees.
forget Brenton's favorite character, Mocap.
Yo, I actually love Mocap.
Alright, how y'all feel about Moloch?
Oh, is it
The mini-boss from
he's got-
Deadly Alliance.
He's got like that stupid body. He's kind of like a horseman.
No,
Am I thinking?
that's Kotaro.
I am. Oh, him. I don't think of him at all.
Oh, fuck. Deadly Alliance
You're
was
thinking of Motaro.
I am thinking of Motaro.
who fucks Kotaro?
Yo, fuck Striker. Wait, who the fuck is Serena?
Serena is like, I think that's like the bitch in white.
No.
Serena.
No, that's. I think you're thinking of Sindel.
Sindel, I know Sindel.
Oh, Sindel's the queen of Aeturland or whatever it was called.
Why do I know so
Gay-Turnia.
many of these characters?
Okay, so in
Yo,
Deadly...
Onagu sucks.
Oh, Naga.
Naga's great, dude. You never played Deception.
Yes, I did.
Oh, Naga is not great. He looks like a fucking Power Rangers villain.
Alright, so let's talk about what Mortal Kombat games are good/fun.
The best one's Deadly Alliance.
I like that one a lot. No, I think the best Mortal Kombat game is Mortal Kombat 3, and then 9's an actually good fighting game, kinda.
You don't like
Okay.
8?
Okay.
You don't like fucking Mortal Kombat vs. DC?
I beat both story modes.
I'm gonna blow the brains out of the back of my head.
better.
Fucking Christ.
You want to do some Injustice 2 dumpster loops?
What?
Did that make it into 2 or was that only in 1?
I don't remember which one it's in, but in one of the Injustice games, as Batman, you can do infinites using the dumpster.
Yeah, you just dumpster at people. It's awesome. Okay, so Mortal Kombat 1 is flawed, but it has some stuff. MK2 is a good fighting game for its time. Just genuinely. It's of the same quality as like a Super Street Fighter 2. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 I fucking like actually love.
It's good. It's a shame the story for 3 is so much worse.
What's MK4 called? Is it just MK4?
Mortal Kombat 4, that's where Quan Chi gets introduced.
Yeah, I don't like
For
that
the
one.
N64.
I don't like that one. It doesn't play very well.
MK5,
Is Deadly
Yeah,
Alliance.
MK5 is Deadly Alliance, which
Then-
also doesn't play very well.
Then there's Deception,
Yep, and then Armageddon.
Armageddon.
And then 9. After DC.
So,
Deception.
how do you feel about Shaolin Warriors? The
I've never
spin-off
I've never
with Liu
touched it.
Kang and Kao Lung.
I've never touched it.
It's crazy that we're talking so much about Mortal Kombat when I am a Street Fighter fan, actually.
They
I
should,
just want to mention it. Man, the Tekken fucking animated movie they made around the same time is so much fucking worse.
there's a Tekken animated movie?
Yeah, it's about, like, it mixes 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Man, they massacre my boy fucking Li Chaolin.
Yo, can I talk a second? Tekken's live action movie? Booty butt cheeks.
Damn you, Uzan Ball!
You know what? Another live action fighting game movie that fucking sucks?
What?
The Dead or Alive movies.
There's a
Didn't
Dead or
know
Alive.
there's live
There's
movies.
like, there's like 2.
There's like 3 Street
they
Fighter
both
movies, and they're
suck.
also all really bad.
The live action ones. I think Street Fighter Alpha, the other anime one, which is from 2001.
Oh, dude, I
is
love
pretty
that one.
okay.
I am gonna come out to bat for original Street Fighter live action, not because
It's camp.
it's good, but because I like
I
Raul
think-
Julia.
I think Chun-Li in that one's pretty great.
Okay, what happens next?
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
so,
a Street
and-
Fighter movie, but instead of having that big fight, Chun-Li just empties a clip into him.
Alright, I do think that would be funny if, like, she gets to Bison, I'm here to avenge my father. Like, oh, you think you could take me in a fight? Bam, 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 bam.
Okay, so T-Hawk and Ken fight while being watched by an evil robot.
Oh, robot.
I think this is the most important thing I wrote in my notes because it's actually the thing I think about the most from this movie because I was like, what a stupid fucking scene. Ryu trips a girl and then replaces her spilled milk.
I like it, especially because she dies later.
He just kind of does it. You see E Honda and Dalsum appear and fight. It's cool.
Dawson was gonna win, but he gets distracted by Ryu from Streets.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like eating
So he
fierce.
didn't so he didn't sense Akuma.
No, he fucking sends.
Yo,
Ryu.
Akuma, selling his oranges.
Having not watched this movie, when Akuma showed up, I was like, oh, are we gonna get an Akuma fight? This is so cool. No,
That happened to me for some time.
no, they
No,
fucking they teased me. And they
I
did
do
not give
enjoy
it to me.
Akuma. He sells oranges. That's his job. This is back when Akuma had a body count. Because before Street Fighter 4, Akuma had killed Gen, Goken, and Bison. After Street Fighter 4, he has killed no one.
They should give him back his body count. I like Akuma.
It's like Heihachi. Yo, we kill him every other game.
Alright. Tekken 2 is my favorite ending. Kazuha's ending.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Yo, the Ken proposal scene.
I-
Ah!
Okay.
That is the corn song, I think.
No,
Okay.
it's
No,
Them
that's
Bones
Them
by
Bones.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah. Okay, the next thing that happens is since Shadow Lu Terrace are foiled by Ryu, and Ryu meets E Honda, and then Shadow Lu discusses Ken and his relations to Ryu and postulate using him in their mysterious plan.
Mm-hmm.
While this is happening, Guile and Chun-Li go down to, is it Atlanta? Where the hell is DJ?
No. First, they have a little confrontation where I was like, "You don't get it. I'm a rogue cop," and Chun-Li's like, "No,
Here's
you're
my
not."
backstory.
No, ooh, I'm a female character. Everyone wants to fuck Chunners.
My name's Guile, and I spent my enlistment bonus on this Shelby.
Oh my god, I am imagining Guile, he gets enlisted and he buys the shittiest Hummer he can.
Yeah, too bad he bought a Shelby. He got in the Air Force.
Yo, Charlie's so gay.
He's in 3, isn't
I
he?
like Charlie. No, he's not 3.
No.
He's an alpha character, I believe.
And then he comes back in 5 as Nash.
Yeah, and he's actually really fun. He's fun in
I
5,
do not
so.
like 5.
5 ended up pretty fun by the end.
You know what came out great, and me and Brenton played it for, I think, actually 9 hours straight? Street Fighter 6 when it came out.
Yeah, I gotta pick that up sometime because I still don't actually have a copy.
I kind of don't like Drive Rush systems, so I stopped playing it as much, but we had a lot of fun. I think
it's
that's
good.
probably the funnest Chun-Li's been.
Yeah, she was... Chunners and Ken were really fucking good right at the start of that game.
Ken was really good, but it wasn't the character I knew, so I was like, I don't know. Yo, Third Strike Ken, might just be my favorite fighting game character.
Okay, so Chun-Li drops her backstory. They go see DJ.
Yo, DJ looks so fucking racist.
Have you seen DJ in 4?
Okay, but have you seen how good DJ looks in 6, where they changed his design and now he's fucking awesome?
DJ looks okay in 6.
DJ's design in 6 is a
Oh my
huge
God.
step up.
DJ's design in like even as late as 4 reminds me of like a Nick Bogus cartoon.
I don't know who that is. Remind me to look that up later.
You won't want to.
I don't know. I really do like that Zangief looks like he's from a Tom of Finland drawing.
Oh my god, yeah.
The Tom of Finland?
Gay.
Oh.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking Bara Bara character. Okay, this next thing I'm gonna say is fucking word salad. I promise it makes sense. Then Vega (parentheses M Bison) sends Balrog (parentheses Vega) to fight Chun-Li. M Bison (parentheses Balrog) is at a party in Vegas where he sees Blanka and Zangief fight.
So I think the Chun-Li fight with Vega is good.
Yeah, that's the next thing
I
on
really
here.
don't like how sexualized she is in it, though. Even as a teenager, it's like, oh, it's Chun-Li's butt. Why do I need to see Chun-Li's butt? I guess the problem is I think I like Chun-Li too much as a character. But if they did that to Cammy, I'd be like, who gives a shit? Cammy's gay and stupid, and people that like to play Cammy are objectively incorrect and shouldn't have hands.
So, you two watch the American version. There's some censorship stuff between the Japanese and American releases.
Oh yeah, you got like a full extra minute.
The shower scene of Chun-Li is actually like a minute and a half long.
That's so crazy.
She is showering for a while, just being like, well, my titties are out.
Yeah, but the fight's good. I think it's one of the most interesting fights, especially with like the banister.
Yeah, no, it's
No, it's the best fight in the whole
Yeah, I think
movie.
I definitely would say that.
I think there's one I like more.
I like the Ryu Ken fights a lot more, like their trainings, and I think just actually the Bison final fight is the best looking one.
But I do think that this is the most dynamic fight.
Yeah,
Because they're bouncing around.
Chunners.
Well, also, like, Vega, he's always been, like, a weird wall hang character,
Yo.
so him bouncing off the walls is super fun.
So, I like Street Fighter 4. I like Street Fighter games. One of the first Street Fighter games where I was allowed to play online was Street Fighter 4. I was Flowchart Ken. Vega fucked me up, and so did Blanca players who would just walk me to the corner and shock.
Yo, perfect Blanca gameplay. The mash square, they die. Okay, let's see. The next thing that happens... Chun-Li and Balrog (parentheses Vega) fight, and it's pretty cool. All while Guile has his first fight of the film. Traffic.
Yo, so if you remember, the road he's on doesn't have any dividing lines.
I didn't notice that. What the fuck?
Like, I know New York is a wild state and a wild city with no real rules. But for letting a brushhead like him, who causes some traffic accidents throughout the movie, drive, clearly there needs to be some rule of law, because you can't trust him to make a good decision.
Do you think Guile
Well, that's more on Massachusetts, where he lives, in Boston.
Do you think Guile keeps his hair like that because his fetish is to be picked up and actually used as a paintbrush?
Do you want to know the real reason?
Is there a real reason? I'm super.
It's like Polnareff.
I'm super not in. I don't know Street Fighter lore. I've only.
No, Polnareff. Street.
I know. I know. I know it's like Polnareff.
You're gay.
I was just giving my clarifications that I like.
You want to know the reason?
Yeah. He's gay?
No, it's Fist the North Star.
Oh.
Really? I thought flat top things.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought flat top hair was associated with the army in Japan.
Yeah.
I think it is, but I think the reason his hair is fucking so big is Fist of the North Star.
Fisting a North Star. Speaking of which, Street Fighter 2 Alpha, like Street Fighter Alpha 2's cover, is just fucking a redraw of fucking Ken looking up at fucking Brow, with Julia or Lynn looking at it. It's crazy.
Okay.
Shout out to Fist of the North Star. Yo, that's a good fighting game.
I do like it. It's so broken.
I remember one time when Millhouse and Brenton lived together, me and my best friend Philip went to their place and we emulated that game. And Philip learned an Infinite.
Okay, so let's see. The next thing that happens is Ken talks to his wife and remembers more training and almost dies in the process. That is, yeah. I don't remember what he almost dies to. Oh, he almost gets creamed by a truck.
You see the Capcom side, it's nice.
So what the fuck is Capcom shipping?
They're shipping
Chun-Li
more Street
sex dolls.
Fighters.
What?
I said Chun-Li sex dolls.
I'll tell you what they're not shipping. New Mega Man games.
No. In 1994.
What's wrong, Brenton? You gonna cry?
Yeah.
You gonna cry, little baby boy?
Yeah, I am actually.
Don't worry, Brenton.
I'm gonna cry.
I got a new game for you that you can play. Mighty Number 9.
Yo, where is Red Ash?
What?
So one of the things that happened with Mighty Number 9 is at the same time, while it was still being developed, they set up a new Kickstarter for a Mega Man Legends style game called Red Ash, set in the same universe.
I don't trust them. I like Mega Man Legends a lot.
Mega Man!
I still haven't played any of the Legends games.
Well, I think Roll is the best design in that game.
I do love Roll's design.
I actually really enjoy the final boss for 1, her design. I think in general it's a very charming art style.
I also think Tron Bon is great.
Oh, you. I've shown you guys the videos where it's like going through all their designs, right?
Oh yeah, no, the blonde hair one was the best.
Let's see. What the fuck, Capcom? Mega Man 11 was great. One of the best Mega Man games. Like, not quite as good as a 2 or 3, but fucking up there.
What's your favorite Mega Man game?
3.
What's your favorite Robot Master?
So he's not from 3, but I really like Sheep Man from, I think, 10.
You?
I think... First, I gotta say my favorite Mega Man game, because I didn't get that out. I think it's 2, but I'm bad at it. But I think my favorite, like, Mega Man boss, character-wise, mostly because of the cartoon, is Cutman. He's so stupid.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Proto Man. What a stupid character.
I love Proto Man.
He's like
Yo, shout out to the Megas and their albums. They're pretty good. And also shout out to the Proto Men and their albums. They're also pretty good.
My favorite Robot Master is Wonder Bread Man.
What does he do? Make DeviantArt commissions?
Yeah.
What?
He's on the hunt.
Oh, have you not seen?
You don't know who Merlogic is?
Merlogic?
The Wonder Bread guy.
What?
There's a guy who spends thousands of dollars commissioning artists to draw white women buying Wonder Bread in a Wonder Bread aisle.
Why?
He loves destruction.
I don't know.
You forgot the deforestation part.
I thought when you guys started this bit it was gonna be someone that draws the mermaid girl.
No, it's so much worse than that.
Oh, God. For some reason, I recently found out that I'm subscribed to him on YouTube because he made a fucking video where he stacked 500 mayonnaise on a sandwich.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
That's
more.
That guy? Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yo, can I get some more mayonnaise on that?
Oh my fuck.
Make mayo great again.
So, what's after that? That should be... next is the
Chun-Li.
Ken v...
Yeah. So next up is okay. So next up is Ken and Vega (parentheses Bison) meet and come to blows, and Ken is kidnapped. I like this fight actually. It's not really much of a fight, but it's cool.
I like the framing of Ken just talking shit.
Yeah, and then Guile actually sets out to go fight Shadaloo. And also, he visits Chun-Li in the hospital where she's in a super coma.
He's like, I love you, Chun-Li. I never said this because I thought if I was mean to you, you'd like me more.
Let's see. Then Ken gets brainwashed, which is a fun scene. I like it.
Alright, yo. In this movie, but instead it's the Caleb City mind control video.
I don't know that one.
It's one of his best, if not his best videos. He starts beating the shit out of the mind control guy, and the guy's like, "What are you doing? Stop! Beat me up! What are you doing?" And he undoes it. He's like, "All right, I did it." No, you didn't. I did it. Oh, you're gonna do that by yourself? You're stupid.
Okay, let's see. Guile goes to find Ryu. and does, and also finds E Honda in the process, and they all head to fight Shadow Lil.
The Shadow Lil goes to fight.
Yo, Violent Ken is such a sick design.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna fucking speed run through this last bit. I'm gonna do this as quick as I can. Guile fights Vega, parentheses Bison. Ken and Ryu
gets
fight.
fucking bodied.
Yeah, but actually Ryu is trying to reach Ken through his mind control. And Honda fights Bison, parentheses Balrog.
Good fight.
2 seconds. It's 2 seconds.
Yeah, they fall off the thing and it's so funny.
They literally fall off a cliff and are never seen again.
The scene later. What do you mean? He brings Gale.
Never seen again.
Alright, so on the English dub, I love it. There's a really terrible running like lines between Bison and Guile where Guile's like, I'm gonna rip your heart out, man! Mine's like, it's a shame I don't have a heart. I'm here for that heart transplant you promised.
I'm gonna rip that cum out of you, man. It's a shame I don't have a prostate.
Alright, well you're pro-state in this scenario. I enjoy...
He's pro two-state solution.
I enjoy him punking Guile, walking away from the guy like, no, it's not done yet. Finish it.
Let's see. Ryu then fights Vega, parentheses Bison, while Ken recovers from his mind control in the flashback dimension. Once he's back to normal, Ken struggles on up a hill and uses flashback powers to help Ryu out and make the Vega, parentheses Bison fight a 2v1. They win, and then the Shadow base is bombed into fucking
Yo, that
dust.
fucking Hadoken.
It's so cool. It's really cool.
Hadokens in this movie look really solid. I enjoy the line he has in it where, alright, I'll fight on your level, and he gets rid of the necklace.
Oh, yeah. So, after Shadow gets bombed into dust, you also get like a little epilogue sequence where it kind of just shows what all the characters are doing.
Alright, so Guile's driving, he gets a call from the hospital. I checked it. Takes him 2 full seconds to react to it. Wait, Chun-Li! He gets a call from the hospital. Gets a call from the central hospital. Chun-Li.
I like to think that Guile actually has 10 people in that hospital. Right? Like, he shows up and he's like, sorry, Chunners, I gotta go see my grandma on the cancer ward.
How many fucking assholes in the Air Force are like just crashing into buildings?
That's what they don't. That's what they don't teach you at the Air Force: how to drive. They teach you how to fly, but not how to drive.
No. They're trying to fly the planes in between the buildings. It's training.
Guile does 9/11.
Yeah.
Yo,
There's 2 people Guile.
Chun-Li punking Guile's fun too.
That is fun.
God, she just like jumps on him.
There's also a short stinger for the next game/movie film.
Yeah, they're like hanging out. And...
They kind of set up like the alpha stuff right at the end.
No, I fucking love the final like Ryu and Ken saying goodbye.
No, I think so. I don't think that this movie is written well because it's a lot of, oh, we just want to show you all the characters from the game and make you go, But
I think the worst case of that is DJ.
Yeah, he shows up, does nothing.
Either DJ or Fei Long, but at least Fei Long gets a cool fight.
No, Fei Long and T-Hawk get more.
Oh, I forgot about T-Hawk again.
T-Hawk's such a forgettable loser character. He's like a, what's his name from Mortal Kombat?
You talk about Nightwolf.
Yeah.
Oh, what's fucked up is I was gonna go with an even more obscure character. I was gonna do the guy that they use for all the fatality exhibition stuff for like 11 and 1. What's his name? He's one of the characters from like fucking Deception.
I think it's Hai Chow, right? The guy
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
The heart.
Yeah. I don't know if his name is Hai Chow, but that is the guy. Yeah. Yo, how do you feel about Bo Raicho?
I hate him.
I like when he shits and farts.
I hate that. Yeah.
All right. How do you feel about Birdie's redesign in the Alpha series? You ever play Street Fighter 1?
No, actually.
He's a white...
Birdie's in Street Fighter 1?
Yeah, he's a white anemic punk.
I like Birdie's as a big fucko weirdo, so...
Do you like a buff Birdie or a fat Birdie?
I like fat Birdie.
No, wrong.
Okay,
I just want more fat people representation, thank you.
I think, like, a lot of the characters in Alpha are callbacks to 1. Like, Gen.
Bring back... bring back Rufus.
Rufus isn't he in 5 or 6?
No, he got canceled because he kept, dropping some Rufuses in girls' drinks.
Okay, so what?
Rufuses and girls drink. That's really good. I like that one.
One last thing. As I say for the 10th time, where do you think that last scene takes place?
Oh, I know exactly where that takes place.
Yeah.
It takes place in the Gobi Desert.
There's no fucking way.
No, it takes place in like Arizona or whatever.
No, I thought they were still in Washington.
Yeah, one of those last places is like straight up like...
The final fight is Tibet.
No,
They fight in Tibet, and then afterwards...
they
when
go...
they're
Fucking Ken is
Drops
just
off his
in
girlfriend.
Washington for most of his storyline. They go back to Washington for
So
the
what?
very end.
I think they go to like fucking like Sumas because it's like a very flat place with a bunch of fucking yellow.
To be fair, I don't actually think that the Street Fighter guys did all that much research on
No,
like,
they
Washington.
got that shit down to the fucking county level in town.
But like, it is.
Yo,
cool.
remember when Ryu was in Israel, India?
What?
Yo, that town's fucking wild.
Yeah, but town. I forgot that.
Israel, India.
You know about that, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So, we don't like to make political statements on the show, but I want to say this. I think having a mini version of another country as a town in your country is a cool thing and everyone should do it.
Yeah, we should all have.
Shout out to Mini Rhodesia in southern Washington.
Actually,
Is that real?
No.
Actually, shout out to Mini Bavaria in eastern Washington.
Leavenworth?
Yeah, Leavenworth.
I think my favorite is Xingtao, which is also German based in China.
I like this movie.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
I didn't really have.
I think I prefer Alpha more just because like I'm a huge Sakura head. I love Sakura. I love Dan.
I haven't seen the Alpha movie. Is it good?
Sakura's so great in it.
It's not as good as this movie, but it has a lot of stuff going for it. There's a kid that pretends to be Ryu's younger brother. And Ryu knows, but he's
Ryu
like...
fucking murder him afterwards?
No, Ryu...
That's gay.
No, Ryu is like, okay.
He's just like, I'll be gaslit, I guess.
Well, like, he never falls for it, but he's like, alright, this kid wants an older brother, clearly.
Okay.
Alright. Boy, pick up my shit.
I have one last story to tell before we end this, just because it's not related to anything, but I think it's funny.
I do too, after you.
Okay. And I know Millhouse hasn't heard it. So, Millhouse. The other day, I was watching a movie film with a friend of mine.
You mean Gary, Indiana?
So, we went and we saw a movie called Honora at the local theater. It was good. I don't think you'd like it, which is fine.
What's Honora about?
A, like, low-level, shitty stripper / prostitute.
Uncut Gems.
I mean, you're not wrong. I walked out of the movie and I went, that's like Uncut Gems for a woman. She falls into bed with like a Russian heir who's like the heir to like a Russian pharmaceutical company or something. It's like a billionaire actually. And then they do a quick slapdash marriage. So like the first 45 minutes is like an almost little pseudo romance between them. And then the second half of that movie is that dude's dad, like parents have shown up and have been like, what the fuck are you doing marrying a prostitute? You have like a reputation to maintain. So the second half of the movie is her essentially kidnapped by like I don't know, they're Turkish, by like Russian goons essentially, as they try to track down this kid, and she's just like, what the fuck is happening? It's pretty good. I don't think you'd like it.
No, man.
Okay, so after that, we went to a KFC, right? We're at the
KNC.
We're at the KFC. My friend, he's ordering on the phone app, so he's sitting out in the car for a few minutes while I walk inside and I make my order at the counter. I get myself a chicken sandwich. I get no fries. I get no drink, because I'm like, well, I'm not paying for those today. The counter man, he looks at me and he goes, have a drink on me. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. So I go, I get my drink. I'm standing there. I'm waiting for my chicken sandwich. This guy walks in. He already looks odd because he has the proportions of Humpty Dumpty. So like he's ovoid and has like no neck. And this impression I'm going to do is offensive. Get over it. It's how he sounded. He walks up to the counter. He slams his bag on the counter and he goes, "Excuse me, I'm a paying customer." And the guy goes, "What?" And he goes, "I'm a paying customer." And so then the guy's like, "Do you mind watching my bag while I use the restroom?" And then he looks at me and gives me like a dirty look. And I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" And he goes, he uses the restroom, he comes back out. I get my chicken burger. I'm eating it. I'm having a good time. I'm drinking my free soda. And he walks up to me and he goes, "Man, I fucking hate the Tacoma Police Department." And I'm like, "Okay." And then he looks at me and he goes, "Man, I fucking hate the Tacoma Police Department."
He's reacting to the most recent body footage. We had a dude, me and Brenton did acid with a dude yesterday. Acid and mushrooms. And I also did a mystery pill, as you often do. And apparently, one of his cousins' ex-girlfriend was just... She drove a car into a fucking bar.
No, she didn't drive into the bar. I thought she was the body cam footage lady. She was the...
No, she was the drunk.
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't do anything.
This recontextualizes that whole video for me.
Oh, you didn't know? She has some wild stories.
Okay. So I disengaged from this man, right? And then my friend walks in, goes to the counter to start getting his order, and this guy wanders over to him and he goes, "I fucking hate the Tacoma Police Department. Don't you?" And my friend, he goes, yeah, I guess. And the guy goes, "All right. I fucking hate the Tacoma Police Department." And so I didn't hear this next part. So this is technically hearsay. I was relayed this information from my friend.
In your case, it'd be queer say. Faggot!
Okay, so we're starting to leave the KFC. We're getting ready to go, and this guy who walks up to my friend, he goes, "So, you like to do anything?" And my friend, being a pretty straight edge person, doesn't do drugs or nothing, he goes, "I like to do lots of things. I live a very full life." And the guy goes, "Okay. You want to smoke some clear?"
Oh my god!
And my friend is like, "What? What?" Because he has no idea what clear means.
He doesn't know what clear or brown or anything is.
In this case, clear is methamphetamines. And
brown's poo-poo caca,
Yeah.
which if you leave in a bag for 2 weeks and smoke, gets you high.
Jankum is the greatest prank ever pulled.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's actually so funny.
I love the idea of a guy just taking cat shit, spraying it with, like, cleaner than smoking it.
But, so, my friend, he's getting ready to leave. He's literally at the KFC door, and this Humpty Dumpty man puts his hand on the door and stops him, and he goes, "You're telling me that if I handed you a crystal right now, you wouldn't smoke it? You're telling me that if I handed you a crystal right now, you wouldn't smoke it?" And so my friend is like, No, I would not. And then at this point we leave. But yeah, I have been thinking about the KFC meth man a lot.
Brenton, can you hand one of those dollar bills to Millhouse?
Yeah.
One of those dollar bills is fake.
Yeah, that's fucking easy.
Are those the dollars I handed you?
No.
Okay, because I was going to be like, I had a fake dollar bill.
2 of these are fake, actually.
Yeah, that was the trick. Now,
I can
look
tell
how
if I-
obvious they're fake. Give one to Brenton.
Well, first thing you'll notice is that
What the?
The
This
serial
fucking...
number is 1234567 8B.
the first thing I noticed is that they didn't have a. They didn't say which mint it was made in, and then I felt it.
Yeah, well, it's like actual paper, but yeah.
The United States of Origami.
Yeah, origami folding note.
From Anywhere USA.
I wonder how many cashiers you could actually trick with this.
Well, apparently one of them, one of my employees, accepted 6 of those.
Okay.
At least it was only dollar bills.
Okay, I had a story where one of them, it was the same thing, but it was for motion picture use only.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a $50 bill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack one last joke about KFC Meth Man. That guy, obviously a Down syndrome drug dealer of some sort. I feel like that's actually the the guy that people's parents warned you about. I feel like he's out there putting needles in people's arms while they sleep to get them
You can't
hooked.
trust Jeff Town.
So, like, I gotta ask, how do you think anybody else who wasn't Gary, Indiana, would have reacted to him putting his hand on that window, on that door?
Well, if it was me, I would have been like, what the fuck, dude? So, like...
I would have smoked that crystal.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have seen where it went, even if I didn't smoke the crystal. That man was captivating.
So you wouldn't be, like, screaming or aggressive towards him?
No, I'm 6 feet tall. I don't have to
Yeah,
be.
so this guy, did he look like, this is gonna be an insane poll. Did he look like Patrick Starr?
Yo, he kind of did. Like, he didn't have, like, a pinhead, but he had, like, the Patrick Starr
Brenton,
body.
that's my ex-boyfriend.
That would be such a crazy thing to find out. Alright, you had a story?
It was that.
Oh, just that?
Okay, I want to tell a story, too. I think that the train from Seattle to Bellingham is not as good as the train from Seattle to San Francisco, and there's no logical explanation for this.
I know why.
Why?
Well, you see, from San Francisco to Seattle is all the gay people, and they lube up the wheel so it goes faster.
They've got to hit those tunnels as hard and fast as they can to hit that.
It's like
hit that
it's
P
like
button.
Mirror's Edge, where they're just hitting those perfect lines.
Am I crazy for thinking...
Yo, why did Mirror's Edge get an anime?
So, wait, what was the...
Oh, because it was a huge financial failure.
Yeah.
You're a huge financial failure.
Also, you know, we never figured out, was the government the bad guys?
They weren't.
What?
Mirror's Edge.
They actually weren't.
I don't fucking know.
I mean, it was an
You think I'd give
individual
a sh-
corporation, but yeah, the society sucks.
You think I'd give
Wait,
a
I thought they had like a police state where like they cleaned up all the trash.
They have a police state. Those aren't the direct enemies of, like,
You people were playing Mirror's Edge and paying attention to the story. I was just running.
Well,
I grabbed the guns and shoot people.
Well, I was last week playing through Mirror's Edge and watching the first 5 seasons of House.
Yo,
Cutner?
House is good.
I do Dr. Mouse.
That,
Cheese to cure you.
That video, the More Mouse Bites video, is actually gonna live in my head for forever.
I think the worst thing they ever did in Mr. House is they killed that actor.
The worst thing they ever did in Mr. House.
Sorry, what's it called?
Just House MD.
Where I'm at right now, he is just Mr. House. He doesn't have his license.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That is
Because he killed that special needs guy.
Yeah, he killed that retarded guy. Yeah.
So, you know, I say we do this on a national level. People say I'm crazy.
Kill
doesn't-
doctors. I agree.
Not kill people who like
Are doctors? Yeah,
like
I
make
agree.
very like horrible mistakes, like don't fucking use their turn signal on the I-5 North.
Or drop
man,
my soda can.
I-90 can suck a fat dick. I hate driving on I-90.
Yo, I saw a crashed Amazon van the other day.
Oh, did you go looting? Or do you think it was already looted?
Okay, so like literally, I looked at it.
If we were there, we could have got Wingman. I could have got like some fucking Nevo Harvester.
I looked at it and I was like, dude, that's hilarious. And the Amazon delivery man looked like he was gonna fucking kill himself. And there was 2 trucks trying to drag him out of the ditch, just good Samaritans. And I was like, rip to you, dude.
What you don't know is they don't take him back to the Amazon shop. They go to the chop shop.
All right, I think we're pretty close to being done with this episode.
One final statement. Hadouken!
Oh, let me give my rating. We should give ratings first.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that in a while.
I'm giving this. I think we did everyone but this. I'm giving Street Fighter 2 a 2 out of 1.
I'm giving it 1 thumb up.
I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.
But also,
Badass seal of approval.
Yo,
But-
is
but
Andrew
all-
just still alive?
yeah, actually.
Betrayed. I have been betrayed.
What's his worst review?
Do you think?
Is it Skyrim?
No, it's Man of Steel.
Steel?
I'm gonna do another second playthrough where I play all the evil characters, where I do the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood.
Do you think
Do you
Angry?
think you could beat Angry Joe in a fist fight?
No.
Dude, he's like 4'2".
No, he'd climb inside my asshole and explode me.
Nah, dude, I'd take out Ass Blasted Alejandro and a 1-2.
Yo,
Send them back over the border.
y'all see that?
Yo, what the fuck?
Y'all see the death battle is back?
What?
It disappeared?
Yeah, well, Screw Attack died.
Well, yeah, no, they bought out and killed Screw Attack. You don't remember
the
Yeah,
death
who
battle.
do you like more from Death Battle? Do you like Boomstick or
the one who's
Wiz?
I was just content to let it be silent until you remembered his name.
I'm gonna say Wiz because Boomstick's more annoying.
Boomstick fucking annoys me.
Well,
also,
like Wiz
also,
pee-pee.
also, Death Battle for the most part, I don't like it. I'm not gonna say it's bad because I think
Let's get ready for a Death Battle.
because I think it is like there's a lot of legitimate effort put into those, but also yeah, it's back.
You know what else had a lot of legitimate effort put into it, but I wouldn't support? Little St. James Island.
I thought you were gonna say, fucking rap battle.
Fucking cartoon beatbox battle.
First of all, I am Vegeta.
Second
of all, you're not Vegeta.
Third of all, you want to
you're
be Vegeta because you're not Vegeta because I am Vegeta.